One of the biggest challenges of Minecraft when you first start off your world is getting XP. Today, my dudes, I'm going to show you how to build a super easy, efficient XP farm using a mob spawner. Now, this can be used for skeletons, zombies, and that is about it. So let's go ahead and get started on this video, and let's show you how to build this farm. Now, also, before we get started, don't forget to smash like. Let's see if we can smash 100 likes. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash sub, because only a small percentage of my viewers are actually subscribed, and I would appreciate it a lot. So let's get started. So to build this farm, first thing you're going to want to do is definitely find yourself a spawner. Now, this is what a spawner looks like. Go ahead, find one of these, and it can be at any level, but make sure you're not too close to bedrock. And as we can see with this spawner, we are not close to any bedrock. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go collect up all these supplies. As you guys can see, very minimum supplies, and also bring your pickaxe and some tools to build this farm. One thing I'd like to mention, before you get started on this farm, make sure to light up all sides of the spawner, so that way you don't get anything spawning. If you go on peaceful mode, that's an easy way to stop mobs from spawning, but if you're on hardcore, you might want to do this. Alright, so our very first step is we need to make this room a 9x9, and as you guys can see, this is our middle block, so we're going to go 1, 2 over here, and then we got 1, 2, 3, so we're going to do that, and then we're going to go 2 from this side, and we're going to do 1 from this side. Now dig out this whole 9x9, so it should be 4 blocks from each side of the spawner dug out. Alright, so as we can see here, we have it dug out a 9x9, 4 blocks from every side of the spawner from the center. Now with those blocks you just got, we're going to go ahead and put a layer on top of the roof. That way we only actually have 2 blocks from the spawner. So we want it to look exactly like this. 1, 2. We want to make sure this roof is just filled right out. Alright, once you have the roof filled in, it should look exactly like this. Now we need to go 2 blocks down from the spawner and dig all this out as well. Alright, the next thing we need to do, we need to make an infant water pool. So I'm going to go ahead and just dig into the wall right here, make a quick infant water pool. That way we can use this water. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to put a bucket of water in the left side of the room and in the right side of the room. And as you guys can see, it'll make this pattern. After it makes this pattern, we're going to go ahead and dig this pattern out. Now, you can go ahead and pick up your infant water pool because you're going to need a little bit more water for the next step. So go ahead and pick that up and close this off. And then we're going to go ahead and just dig this straight out. As you guys can see, I dug the pattern out, so it should look exactly like this now. Alright, so our next step, we're going to go ahead and dig 3 deep into this wall. 1, 2, and 3, just like that, and clear it out. Then we're going to go ahead and go 2 deep down here and 1 deep right there. So there we go. It should look exactly like this. Then we're going to go ahead and grab our fences, place 2 right there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to dig out these blocks here. That way the water flows all the way up into here now. Then we're going to go ahead and grab our soul sand block, and we're going to place it right here, right in front of that fence post, but on a higher level. And then we need to grab our sign, and we are going to place our signs right here and right here. Now, the next step we're going to do is we're going to go 27 blocks upwards. So if you want to use 10 blocks to build all the way up, because we're going to have to actually put water down here, and then we got to fill it out with our kelp in the future. So let's go ahead and go 27 blocks up from where we're standing. So 108 plus 27. All right, so I made it all the way to 135. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the water bucket right here, and we're going to break this, and then we're going to go all the way back down here. Next step, we're going to go ahead and grab all this kelp, and we're going to go all the way up here and just keep building the kelp up. This way it makes them into solid water blocks. And then after that, we're going to break them. And then this bubble elevator should launch us up. Should. And it does. All right, so it should look exactly like this now. All right, so from right here, we're going to dig 4 blocks forward. So this counts as 1 already. And then we got 2, 3, and 4, just like that. Clear this out really quick. Then what we need to do, we need to place a sign right there. That way it stops the water flow, and the skeletons or the zombies are going to fall down here. All right, now from this block here, right at 135 we're at, whatever you guys are at, we're going to dig 24 blocks down. Now, you have to remember that skeletons, when they drop, to get them at half heart, it needs to be 22 block drop. So we need to go 24 down. So let's go 1, 2, 3, All right, we are now 24 blocks down in total, and I'm going to set my chest in the ground like this, my hopper on top, and then a slab over top, and then we're just going to block that in like that. That way the skeletons can't actually see me and shoot me. And then we're going to go ahead and turn it to hard mode. Now, the next thing you guys need to do, if you guys haven't yet, go knock the torches off of this spawner. That way the skeletons can now spawn. Now you can dig a tunnel. I usually just dig a tunnel all the way to it, and it makes it easier. So as we can see, we have some skeletons spawning, and they'll either be 1 to 2 shots, just depends. If you want to make them 1 shot, you can lower it a little bit, but sometimes be aware that sometimes you will actually, they will die on impact, like of fall damage. So sometimes I kind of like it a little bit higher, that way you have to hit them twice, and it's not such a big deal, and you get more XP out of it, because, you know, you're killing more skeletons, so it just makes sense. All right, and that's all there is to this farm. Set yourself up an auto clicker with a sword, and you will be killing skeletons and collecting XP in no time. Honestly, an hour at this farm can get you up to 50 levels. I've used it on my hardcore worlds quite a few times, and it comes in handy when you're AFK. So make sure to go get an auto clicker, and you are good to go. Or you can go ahead and manually click. But auto clicker is a lot easier because you don't have to look at it. But as you guys can see, the skeletons will just keep collecting and collecting. So there you go, my dudes. If you guys enjoyed this farm, don't forget to smash like, give a big thumbs up for Quinny for this farm. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash sub because that would be very epic of you. All right, my dudes, thank you so much for watching, and peace out.